Hi there. How are you doing today? My name is Adiola. I hope you've had a wonderful week, day, month, year so far. At the beginning of this year, we're in May now. We're almost halfway down the year 2023. At the beginning of this year, a lot of people came together and said, we're writing our New Year resolutions. Some people were all about goals, 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 achieving goals, aspiring for goals, perspiring for goals, expiring for goals, all the works. How has that been for you so far? Are you one of those people who wrote down goals that you wanted to achieve this year? And how have those goals come to pass? You know, um, there's so much information out there about so many things. And I used to be an information foam. I used to soak all kinds of information in the past, and let me say even just within the last year. And I will search for different things. I will hear somebody say something, I will rush and go and then one day I sat down and I said to myself, everybody's kind of saying the same thing in different ways based on how it has worked for them. So why can't I find what works for me? And then I started to see myself as a source, not a seeker. Why can't I find the things that work for me, that resonate with my heart, that go with my spirit, that goes with my gut, my sixth sense, my intuition? And I started to feel better about the pressure. Everywhere you look now, there's a coach, there's an inspirational speaker, there's a life coach, there's a this, there's a that. Everywhere, like that's rather than church, the speaking industry has moved from church now to the world. And for those who don't want to hear about God, would rather go with these people. But I started to also seek within my heart that what teacher do I need for my now? Did you hear that? What teacher do I need for where I'm at now? And I stumbled on a couple of people and they so resonated with my spirit. I was so excited that, they came into my existence. What you seek for, you'll find. And so off the back of this, I want to talk about thinking into results. Yes, how you can think yourself to actually actualize a result and tangibly see it. Now, before I say that, though, I want people to also understand that the getting of it is not where the joy is. Even if, albeit you're excited that, oh, I got it, and then, you want to do more. But that joy is fleeting because the human spirit and soul is for fuller expansion and expression. We want more. There's nothing you would choose to get that when you get there, you then say, I'm done. I don't want anything again in my life. Because we're for expansion. We're not this body. This body is just a temple that houses us.
Hey there, do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions of life, not really living up to your full potential? Do you ever wonder what it takes to be truly extraordinary? Do you desire to be more, do more, and have more? Think It, Believe It, Become It is designed to help you unleash your inner greatness and achieve things you never thought possible, both in your personal and business life. I believe that everyone has the potential to put an extra on their ordinary, but sometimes it can be hard to start. That is why this course was birthed, so you can have a step-by-step program that will guide you through the process of discovering your unique strengths, building your confidence, and taking action to create a life you love. You can access this course from anywhere in the world and complete it at your own pace. Don't settle for being ordinary when you can be extraordinary. Choose to be more, choose to do more, and choose to have more by enrolling today. See the description box for more details.
But we're way bigger, right? So I started to think, okay, how can I think some of these things into results? And like I said, I started to think about how to achieve, how to get the right people or teachers that I needed at the time. And once again, whatever you ask for, you will receive. Whatever you seek for, you will find. Whatever door you knock on will be opened unto you. It's a law. It's not, it's like the law of gravity, where whatever goes up must come down. It's the same thing with the ask, seek, and knock law. So now, how do I think into results? And so I'll share what I do. And my way is a way, is not the way. Maybe my way will work for you. Maybe you want to make my way into something that aligns with your way. Remember, I said I wanted to find the things that worked for me, and create those things, because it may be pieces of different things, but when it comes together, for me it works. And so as I would then say, okay, these are the things that I want to do, I go as far as writing it down. I will go as far as getting pictures for it and pasting it on my wall. I'll go as far as meditating upon it every day. I will record it on my phone and listen to it and start to act as though it has come. Now that's where the magic is the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Because everything that we experience happens on our inside. Everything. The joy we feel, the sadness we feel, the anger we feel, the depression we feel, the frustration we feel, the irritation we feel, the ecstasy we feel, the orgasm we feel. Everything, that every experience we have happens on the inside. And so it then means that we can control how we choose to feel about anything. It's the same thing with your results. So let's say, for example, you want a man or a woman in your life, okay? And you're thinking, I really want to be in a relationship. Okay, this is what I would do. What kind of person would I want to be in a relationship with? I don't fit in the person because I'm thinking maybe it's Femi or maybe it's Michael. No. What's the essence of the person I want to be in a relationship with? Kindness, compassionate, empathetic, a listener, all those things. I don't go first to the physical attributes, even if that is also important. But I also know that you can work on anything physically. Anything you decide that you want to become, you can become. So he may not start off as six-pack, but he can end up with a six-pack, if you understand that. So my physical attributes are almost, after. But it's the essence of the man that I choose to be with. Someone who listens, someone who has, emotional intelligence, someone who believes in personal development and is consistently growing, someone who understands that he can be a better version of himself every day, a learner for life. Can you see how detailed I'm getting? So I start to write that down. Someone who's intimate with himself and so can be very intimate with me. Someone who is confident, someone who is self-assured, someone who is, I say all those things. And then I may go to the physical attributes. So I want him to be rich. I want him to be all those things. Now, when I write those things down, I want to sit into the feeling of this person. So I close my eyes and I start to imagine, let's say this guy was here now. Because once again, every experience is internal. You may think it's like, oh, it's this guy that upsets me. Maybe that triggered something inside you, but everything is on the inside. And so I start to imagine, can you see I'm already smiling? I start to imagine the essence of this guy. What are we going to be doing together? Are we going to be traveling together? Are we going to be under the duvets together? I see us walking on the beach. I see us sitting down and planning. I see us conversating. I see all those things, the essence of him. Sometimes I may give him a name. I might. It depends. I then walk around as though he's present with me. We think thinking is sitting down, and no, thinking is a continuous thing. It's a continuous exercise. 97% of the people don't think. 2% think they think. Sorry, I'll take that back. 1% of the people think. 2% think they think, and 97% will rather die than think, because we're not used to sitting down with our thoughts and working through them, right? And choosing what is right for us. And so I go back to this guy because I'm really excited. I'm creating this phenomenal guy, right? I go back to this guy and I'm like, so when I'm walking around, I imagine he's there with me, his essence, and we're having conversations. I could walk into my room and act like he's there with me. I dress like he's there with me. I move like he's there with me, feeling the essence. I promise you, the expansion that is happening in you at this time, you don't even know until the day that you go somewhere, and because you have carried the essence of this person for so long in your heart, in your thoughts, in your mind, in your being, he has no option than to show up because you have put it in the universe. Now, what people do is this: I'm lonely, I'm alone. Would life ever be good for me? Would I ever meet this man that loves me? Would he ever care about me? Would he? Not knowing that they're also thinking into those results. Because whether you like it or not, you're a creator. What are you creating is the question. So when we ask negative questions, yes, we're thinking into negative results. When we ask positive questions, we're thinking into positive results. Now, your negative questions, why me? Why is my life like this? Your positive questions could be, why is my life so phenomenal? Why do I have such deep, meaningful relationships everywhere I go to? Why is it easy for me to make, keep, and replenish money all the time? Why does the universe unfold for me in such a magnificent way? Why do people love me deeply? Can you hear those questions? Same questions, but now from a place of positivity. And when you ask, remember, you receive. So, what are you going to think into a result today? What are you going to work into thinking into? I mean, it has to become your essence. It has to become all you think about. It has to become all you resonate with and you dance with. What are you going to think into a result today? Share with me and let's see you go through the process. And if you need any extra help, send me a message. I will reach out to you, I promise. Now, don't forget, I'm also a hypnotherapist and a therapist, and I can help you shift all your childhood or the childhood traumas that you have or you are experiencing at the moment, whether physically, emotionally, mentally. I will help you shift it because that's what I do, and I do a very good job at it, if I must say so myself. Have a wonderful day. I hope this video has helped you in one way or the other, and I hope that you're going to start thinking into results. Look at the results that you have today. If you don't like them, go back to your thoughts and start thinking the right thoughts so that you get the right results. Okay? Mwah. Once again, my name is Adela. Love and light.